today's upper body workout. We have a 30-minute EMOM scheduled for you today to focus on everything we got going on up here. All right, so let's go over the moves real quick. As you know, we have 5 exercises, 5 rounds. Calculate that out with the warm-up, and we're about under 30 minutes, okay? Get you ready to sweat, get you on your day, keep going. That's all we're here for. Just a quick workout, get it done. So, 5 moves today. Our first one is a wide bicep curl. As always, you're going to need dumbbells or your home weights. So for now, I've got my dumbbells. Wide bicep curl, we're gonna start right here with our elbows tight to our sides. Arms, instead of being here in the front like for a normal bicep curl, we've got it out here to the side. So we're just gonna wide curl up and bring it back down, okay? That's the first one. Next, we have our single arm shoulder press. So for that, instead of using both arms, we've got just one. We're gonna stand right here and we're just gonna press up and down, okay? This is all we're doing for this one. Then, of course, we'll switch sides, take it to the other side, okay? After that, we've got our oblique side bend. As you know, this is an active euphoria favorite. With our core tight, we're going to have our weight at our side and we're going to dip down and pull it over. So just a slight dip down, pulling it over, okay? You should feel it right here in your obliques. And then, of course, we'll switch sides. Next, after that, we have our alternating neutral grip front raise. So just right here, hands down, normal stance at the side. We're going to lift up and take it down. And then the other side and take it back down. Okay? And then the last one is our bent over underhand row. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our core tight, hinge at the hips, and we're going to have our palms facing up right here. And we're just going to pull up with our elbows and back down. So row up and down. We're moving our elbows and not our shoulders. But of course, you'll hear me say that throughout the workout. So if you're ready, grab your weights, get your water, let's get started. Okay guys, so as always, we have our warm up. We're gonna start with some arm swings to get ourselves ready and warmed up to go. So here we go. Just open everything up, get the blood flowing so that we don't have any injuries, and we're ready to lift. You can go however fast or slow you want, as long as you have control. I like to switch up the direction. It's totally up to you. All right, our next warm-up is an overhead reach. Hands down, we're just gonna reach like this. It's right here. Really open it up on the sides and get your bodies ready. Make sure that we're paying attention to breathing throughout our entire exercise. Breathing's important or else we can't exercise at all. All right, let's do these arms again one more time. You want to swim backwards, you want to swim forward, you want to swing like this. Let's just open everything up and get warmed up here. All right, last time for the overhead reach. Here we go, stretching out the sides. Core is tight. Just really stretch. Get ourselves ready. Last one right here. All right, we're warm, we're ready to go. So, as mentioned, you will need your dumbbells today. In the event that you don't have dumbbells at home, you can do what we call home weights. Here we have water bottles for today, so that's what I'll be using when I'm gonna swap things out. If at any point you feel as though you need to take a break, please listen to your body. Today's not that crazy, so don't be nervous, don't be scared, but please have water. Pay attention to your body. If your body starts to say like, hey, something's not right, please take a seat. But I'm so proud of you for showing up and getting ready to work out with us here today. So as you know, the EMOM is under 30 minutes. You're gonna work a certain amount of time in a minute, and then the rest of that time is your rest. So to start, we've got our wide bicep curl. So grab your weights, We're gonna work for about 35 seconds for this one. So as I mentioned, elbows tight to the sides, and we're just gonna have our shoulders down and relaxed, core is tight, and we're gonna just curl right here and down. Bring it up and down. Slow and controlled right here. Make sure your core is tight and that you're breathing. It's all very important stuff, okay? Try to exhale on the lift up. Helps, I swear. Okay, right here. Let's make this the last one. Bring it down. All right, shake that out. We've got a quick rest, and then we're gonna do our shoulder press. You can lift whatever weight you're comfortable with. If you know that your curl is lighter than your press, it's up to you. Make sure you pay attention to your body. I'm gonna use 10s for mine for this shoulder press. So I'm gonna stand back so you can see me a little bit better. Core is tight, one arm, ready? We're just going to lift up and then bring it back down. Do your best not to lock your elbow at the top, okay? I know it's hard. This is a lock where you're popping it in. We don't want that. We want you just down and here. And make sure you're keeping the tension in your arm right here. Bring it about to here and push up. Don't shift, no chucking, okay? We're tight. That was the last one on that side. Let's switch. Right here. Here we go. Up and down. Just right here. My core is tight. Trying to keep the tension in my elbow. Just right here. Let's do one more. Ooh. All right, set that down. Get a drink if you need it, but we've got about 10 seconds. We're gonna do our oblique side bends. So as always, I try to recommend to use a heavier weight for these because we really wanna work these muscles, these obliques here. So core is tight and we just do a dip down and pull it over. So as you dip down, you should feel it slightly here, and then as you pull, you'll feel it here. So we're just gonna do this right here, okay? You can have your hands down here, you can have it here, as long as you're not pushing off of yourself. You can have it up here, whatever works for you. All right, that side's done. Now switch sides. If you're noticing that it's not as heavy, here we go, not as heavy as you think you can go, next round, bump it up, okay? So right here, let's just finish this one, this round, and then we'll switch on the next. Notice I'm not shoulder shrugging. Everything's down and relaxed. I'm just moving my midsection here. Last one. Okay, set that down to the side so you don't trip over it. 10 seconds, and we have our neutral grip front raise. So they're alternating because we're gonna do one and then the other. So I'm gonna grab my 5s for this. Turn this side so you can see. Here we go, core is tight, so we lift up and down. And then, right here. Notice my shoulders are down, relaxed, core is tight, slight bend in the elbows, and we're just bringing it up and down, slow and controlled. This is all we're doing. Working a couple different muscles at once, okay? Keep going, we still have less than 10 seconds. Let's do one more each side. So here's 1 and 2. All right, shake that out. We've got our bent over underhand row. So for this one, your palms are gonna be facing up. You wanna see your forearms as you're doing it. Core is tight, we're gonna hinge at the hips a little bit. Palms facing up. Everything's in line, here we go. So we pull our elbows back and then down. I'm not moving my shoulders, I'm squishing my neck, bringing my elbows back. So imagine somebody has a string on your elbows and they're pulling them back like this, okay? My core is tight, everything is in line. I'm not putting my butt out, right here. It's right here, taking it back and down. Last one right here. All right, that's it. Set those to the side, get yourself a drink. We've got 30-second rest before we get to round 2. Marking it off on the board like I always do. And this time I'm gonna use my home weights, not this one because I'm drinking it. But this time I'm gonna use my home weights so that we can all see what it's like, okay? Again, wide bicep curl. Core is tight, elbows down, out to the sides, here we go. So we just curl up and down. Even though we're not necessarily working the core right now, we still need to pay attention to it being tight and secure, bracing ourselves to protect our spine, okay? Right here. Try to squeeze at the top, lower, and it's not a race. Allow your muscles to contract and feel everything, okay? Let's do one more. Nice. Woo. Set one of those down or grab a different weight if you're using a different weight. I'm gonna keep this one. We have our single arm shoulder press. There's lots of different spots you can keep your arm, but as long as we're only using one right here, okay? So like I said, make sure that you keep this tension right here and don't lock at the top. Deep belly breath, here we go. Pushing up and down, okay? So we've got the shoulder press right here, just taking our time, allowing our muscles to feel it. Do you feel like you can go up? Let's take it up, okay? Athletic discomfort is what we're looking for. We don't want to injure ourselves, we want to push ourselves. Here we go, up. It's right here. Notice I'm not super locking my elbow and I'm keeping the tension in my arm, not allowing it to go past here. Let's do one more. Great. Whew. Shake it out. We've got our oblique side bends. So I will use my water bottle for this round, but like I said, I like to use a heavier weight, so next round we're bumping it up, okay? Core tight. Here we go. So we hinge down and pull it over. So I'm stretching here and then stretching here, okay? I'm gonna turn it to the side, keep going. So down. Make sure your stance isn't too wide. You wanna make sure that you've got to focus on the balance at the same time, okay? One more. All right, let's switch sides. Notice the shoulders stay down. Here we go. Down, pull, okay? Just right here, focus on the core, keeping everything tight. If you find that you kind of lose the control, take a second and recenter that. Let's do one more. Okay. It's very important to keep the core tight, because if you're doing this move and your muscles are all pointing out, you know, relaxed, then that's how they're gonna form, is out. We want them tight and in. Here we go. Our neutral grip front raises. We're tight, lifting up and down. Up and down, right here. Shoulders are relaxed, chest is up. We are confident. We are working our arms, keeping our core tight. Just right here. Again, exhaling as we lift. I feel like it helps you lift better, right? Last one. All right, shake that out. Next is our underhand row. Again, so when we're bent over, this is what we should be seeing. This is the tops of our arms, our forearms, right here. Okay, so core is tight, slight bend in the knees, hinge at the hips like we're gonna RDL, and hands underhand right here. So here we go. We pull our elbows back and down. Back and down. Like I said, my head is in line with everything. My shoulders are not moving. My butt's not pursed up in the air, keeping everything straight. The only reason I'm looking to the side is to watch the time. Right here. Try to squeeze at the top. Last one. All right, y'all. Round 2 is finished. Take a second, get yourself a drink. I'm gonna mark us down here. 2 rounds done, 3 to go. And we've got our bicep curl next. I'm gonna go back to my weights. got my 10 still. Remember, core is tight, even if we're not necessarily working that spot. It's gotta be tight, okay? Right here, slight turn for you. Here we go. So it's up and down. Notice my elbows never leave my sides, okay? Never. I'm not out here. They're glued, okay? Slow lower. Allow your muscles to feel. They're not gonna work if they can't have that time to feel what you're doing. One more, let's do one more. All right, shake it out. Set that down. Or if you're using that weight, hold on to it, get a drink of water, whatever you need. Shoulder press is next. Again, keeping the tension. We're gonna keep it in and out. We're not gonna pull it down and yank it up. Core is tight, we're right here. Getting ready, because we're gonna lift. You can also have your hand out here if you need balance. Here we go. Take it up and down. Okay, if you need to really thrust your legs into it, we're too heavy right now. We're completely focused on our upper body. So right here, everything's tight. We're paying attention. We got this. All right, that was the last one on that side. Take it down, breath, re-brace. Here we go, up. Like I said, if you need to have some balance right here, we can. And even though, like I said, if you're not feeling it in the core, we're not necessarily working the core right now, but it's still gotta be tight. Let's do one more. Because let me tell you, with the heavier weight, I can definitely feel it. So be mindful of that. All right, our oblique side bend. I'm gonna grab my 15. You can use whatever weight's best, but try to have a heavier one, okay? Here we go. Take it down and pull. It's just a slight dip down and then a big yank over, because we wanna stretch this side with the weight, okay? So slight pull there, pull there. Core is tight. We're not slouched. Stand up straight. One more. Let's switch. Ready? Here we go. So dip, and yank it over. Well, not a yank, but you know. Right here. Make sure your heels are planted into the ground. You're balanced. Protect your spine at all costs. And do not shrug. Keep your shoulder down. Let's do one more. Woo. All right, y'all, set that down. We've got our alternating neutral grip front raise. Here we go. I'll face you this time, okay? Core's tight. Here we go. Just up and back down. There's a slight bend in my knees so that I can protect my spine as I brace my core. Bad back is not good, y'all. Take care of it. Gotta pay attention to it. Notice I'm not bringing my shoulders. I'm also not swinging. It's controlled and it stops at my side, right here. Okay? If you're swinging, take your weight down a notch. Okay? Last one. Woo. Shake it out. We've got our bent over underhand row. I'm gonna switch weights for this for myself, but like I said, Angel, face this way. Oh, face this way. Into the hips. Core is tight and bend over right here, and we're just pulling our elbow back. So let's turn to the side entirely. Here we go. Pulling our elbows back and then down. Notice everything's in line. I'm not like this. Right here. Here we go. Just your elbows. You shouldn't be coming up here. I want you to pull them straight back. The only reason I'm looking to the side is to watch the clock. I want you to stay focused. And if you've got a yank with your legs, again, too heavy. Just your arms right here. Last one. All right. Whew. Set those down. Take a second to get some water. That was round 3. Let's mark it off. How we doing out there? We're good? Hydrated? Sweaty? Hope our arms are getting tired. All right, again, I'm gonna grab my home weights this time. I'm up close and personal with you there. All right, my water bottles are ready. Wide bicep curl. Here we go. I'm curling up and down. Core is tight, shoulders are down, and my elbows are not moving. So right here is where I want you. Okay? None of this. Well, no. Right here. Okay. Really give it your all this round, because the next round, you gotta push yourself, right? Gonna bump up those weights if we can. Last one. Woo. All right, set one of those down. Get a drink if you need it. Shoulder press. Like I said, I want you right here. Do not dip it down and yank. I want you here in an L shape, popping it up, bringing it down. Control. Paying attention to our body, allowing our muscles to feel, and really keeping the tension is gonna make it work harder, okay? Core is tight. Here we go. Shoulder up, and then back right here. Up. Okay, I swear, and I promise you, exhaling on the push helps, even if it's just a mental help. One more. All right, relax the body. Shake it out. Core tight again. Here we go. Pushing up and notice I'm just pushing straight up. I'm not trying to go up here or out or anything. Control of it. Have control. Proper results come from control. Last one right here. All right, shake that out. Set it down. Oblique side bends. I'm gonna grab my heavy weight again. Okay. Core tight. Remember, we do a slight dip and then a yank all the way over. Okay? Here we go. Dip, pull. Right here. And I just want you to notice that if you're standing there tearing your body apart, mine does the same thing. Okay? Let's keep going. Let's do one more on this side. Let's switch. Everybody's got skin, everybody's got fluff. If you don't, we've got a problem, okay? Here we go. So stop examining yourself and focusing on the way that you look while you're working out. It's about what you're building, okay? Not how you look doing it. I've got poofy blonde hair today, and the dark circles under my eyes have their own bags. But I'm still here, and I'm still lifting. Right? That's it for that side. I'm not here for anybody else. You are not here for anybody else but yourself. So stop. Love yourself and don't look at your rolls. Okay. Neutral grip front raise. Now that I've lectured you, here we go. Up right here and then back down, okay? Shoulders are down and relaxed, core is tight. I'm not swinging like this. I know someone's out there doing it, knock it off. Right here, okay? Up and down. And notice I'm not bringing it up over my head, right here in line. Okay? So this is all we're doing. Right here and down. Down. Okay? Just this right here. That's all we're doing. Last one right here. Woo. Shake that out. We've got our bent over underhand row next, okay? So, forearms facing up, right here. Core is tight, shoulders down and back, hinging at the hips, slight bend in the knees. Here we go, ready? Elbows back and down. So it's almost like you're pulling your chest a little bit, but you don't want to actually move your chest. You want to puff it without moving it. Right here. Core is tight. Again, if you're not tight, look at your belly. Oh, and your back's gonna hurt. You've got back pain, you've got to tighten up that core. If you cannot hinge as far as me, if you're up here, that's okay, as long as you're still doing the same motion. We'll work on your flexibility to get you bent down more, okay? Last one. All right, whew. Guys, that was round 4. We're getting into 5. So, what are we gonna tell you? Well, usually we tell you, push yourself, pump it up. So if you can go from a 5 to a 6, do it. You can go from 5 to a 10, do it. 10 to a 20, whatever. Safely pump yourself up here, okay? For our bicep curls, I'm gonna take my 10s. All right, core is tight, elbows in. Here we go. Curl up and down. It's gonna be harder the heavier you go, obviously. But as long as you're focused on athletic discomfort and not pain, you're in the right spot. So I've been using 5s, I've got my 10s, and it's working. I can definitely feel it. Let's do 2 more. Here's 1 and 2. All right, set that down. Ooh, shake that out. Getting sweaty on the last round, guys. We've got our shoulder press next. I think I've been using 10. I'm gonna try a 15, and if we can't, no shame. We just go right back down to where we were, okay? So, ooh, here we go. Core is tight. Focused on this movement, nothing else. Here we go. Up and down. Keeping the tension with a heavier weight is gonna be harder. That's what it's supposed to be. And like I said, we may not be using the core right now, but I feel it, so I've gotta make sure I've got it tight. 1 more. Oh. Woo. All right. Other side, getting ready. Core tight, here we go. Up. Tension right here. Up. It may feel like you're not doing too much pressing because you're keeping that tension, but trust me, you are. You're working. Last one. Oh, set that down. All right, guys, so you know I like those heavy weights, right? Bumping it up for this side bend. Like I said, core tight. Here we go. Take it down, pull it over. We're not shrugging the shoulders. We're just literally bending at the torso. Your hips should not move either. So I know that I get closer and you can't really see my whole body, but right here, I'm just hinging right at my waist, my natural waist, okay? Over. Let's do 1 more. Okay, let it go. Core tight, here we go. Take it down and over. Pull it there. Everything's back and in line. Let me show you. I'm not hunched forward, I'm here. So this is what we're doing. Core is tight, shoulders are down. Let's do 1 more right here. Oh, set that down. Okay, we're getting right into the next one. We've got about 8 seconds for our front raise. I've been using 5s, we're gonna try 10s. If I can't, what do we do? Take it down, okay? Here we go. Front raise and down. Notice I'm not swinging. There's still no swinging, okay? I'm not coming from back here. It better not go past your leg, okay? Just right here. We're almost done, don't you quit on me. Right here. Focus on your breathing and taking care of your body. Doing it right. Last one on this side. Ooh. All right. All right now. Pushing ourselves, right? Right? Been using 10s for my rows. Got my 15s. Let's see if we can do it. Okay? Again, core tight. Hinge at the hips. Slight bend in the knees. Forearms up. Here we go. Back and down. If you're using your shoulders too much, your weight might be too heavy. You're overcompensating to get it back. Take your weight down, okay? Elbows back, and that's it, right here. This is all we're doing. It's the last round, so keep it going. Right? Last one. Oh, woo. Set those down, guys. Okay, that's it. You're nice and sweaty. Made it through a 30-minute less than 30 minute upper body EMOM today. I'm so proud of you for showing up, for getting up, for doing this, for staying up, for doing this. No matter what time of day you're working out, you got the workout done, right? So be proud of yourself, okay? Keep coming back, hydrate, stretch, take care of yourself, love yourself. I'll see you next time.